Hello everyone, welcome back to a video. I haven't made a video in a few weeks, well not a few weeks but a few days, just been working on some real cool papercraft projects, and while we were working on the papercraft A7V, it simply collapsed. So I've got two new templates that I'm going to be building today. One which is just going to be a standard version, and then the other one will have opening hatches, crew and everything. But today we're going to be taking a look at this, our old friend, the Stug, or the Ausf by Cobi. How's it going, guys? It's me, the Review Master 19 here. Hope you're all well. And today, we are going to look at the Cobis Stug Ausf. Now, you're probably wondering, Review Master, you've already made this video and of this model, and I'm like, yes, I have, but I've done something to it. So let's get into it. So, first of all, we're going to take a look at my custom Cobi tank commander. I call him... I think I called him Herman the German. But in this case, we're going to change his name to Klaus. He's got a massive six-pack. He's been hitting the gym. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. So, we have the Cobis Stug. So, not much has changed from the exterior. The exterior is the outside, by the way. Apart from a problem which I keep having with the model, the tracks work really well. They work really nicely. They're the small track lengths, but they're very loose. So the few things I put is I upgraded the shovel and just put it there. What else have we got? Not much, apart from I've added a handle, because I've also removed the little circle bit, because if you own this set, you will know that taking the engine cover off can be quite a bit of a nightmare and things will break. I've also upgraded the commander's cupola, removed a few bits. I've added some cabling from an old Cobi Tiger. Everything's still the same, apart from, if you look inside here, if I zoom in, you'll see a clear panel. Now here's the fun fact. On the Stug Ausf, it never had a driver's compartment. It was sealed off. So why they put that in the model, I do not know. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Maybe it was on Stug G versions, I'm not entirely sure. But really, really cool nonetheless. The pig snout is still there. And it still moves. I've upgraded the movement, so it only moves left and right and up and down. Really nice. Okay, so let's just take a look at the engine. So I'm going to zoom out a bit. There we go. Get you the full experience. So before you had the problem of where you took the engine cover off and it broke. Well, now it's just as easy as popping off 1, 2, 3. I borrowed this off a Cobi Tiger. But really cool. You can just pop it off. Now the engine has changed as well, because we can lift up the radiator and take the engine out. Now, previously, the engine just had a dish or something. I've added a bit of build army here, just to give it some life. And I've added a printed tile. I wish Cobi did this, it'd probably ramp up the price. But what I did was I took a disc tile, I think this is called in LEGO terminology, or Cobi terminology, same thing. And I added the printed tile. And I hope it's to your liking. I like it. It looks a lot better. Now, why you would want to display the engine by itself, I don't know. I was originally planning on customizing it, making it a bit more engine-y. But yeah. So I've added a tile there, which is nice. You can find them on the Cobi Tigers. Nothing else has changed. You've still got all the plugs and stuff. The engine now goes in really easy, because all you need to do is no hassle. You just pop it in, lock it, boom, radiator, pop the cover back on, and job's a good one. So now I'm going to show you a few other parts. So the main thing that I wanted to do with the Cobis Stug, this one has an interior, and the interior was just not good enough for me. Cobi did a good job, but I feel they could have done better. Inside you can see some detail. You know what? Let's just take the whole interior off, because that's what we're going to do. I also took some of the plates off and tiles for the hatch. Oh, look, you can see some of the cool interior already. This is a mix of Build Army and Cobi and some Lego pieces, actually. No, they're all Build Army and Cobi. But all you need to do is remove this. And you need to remove the front wall. And then you can remove this piece there if you want to, and you can actually take the whole gun out. So I'm going to pop the shield out, pop the hatch. So as you can see, we'll have a look at the interior. So the original interior of the Stug was, you had the radio, and then you had the other little radio piece. Well, what I've done is I've upgraded this, given it smooth paneling, because there'd be a box of radios on the left, which is nice. The seat was way too big on the model, so I've upgraded that, and I've given it a much more correct seat by using Build Army tiles. And then we've got a fire extinguisher in the back, and we have optics for the gunner. So you actually have the correct seats. You have a seat for the commander, which can actually flip up. You have the elevation hand wheel, which is nice. I found that off a Build Army Tiger, and some Cobi binoculars as well, which is nice. And I've added the gunner scene. You can actually fit a full crew of 4 in here. And even if you look on the breech, I've even added the breech. Oh, I'm not sure what it's called. The basket, yeah, the breech basket or something like that. And then we've even got the handle for the storage bit for the MG34. It's not a 42, it's a 34. So I just thought I'd pop that in there. And here's the cool thing, and stick it through the shield, which is nice. So you still have that opportunity of playability if you wanted to. And then if you ever wanted to remove the machine gewehr, all you need to do is just pop this bit off. And then you can put it back in the storage place with the magazine, which is nice. And that's accurate to how it was. So if I remove the gun, which you can actually do, I made the gun so it's removable. And please don't be mad at me in the comments, but I did glue some parts because, yeah, the model wasn't very stable. So as you can see, you've got the breech. Added a little bit here. The elevation handle does spin. But this was a little feature I added, so I'll show you that in a minute. As you can see, the rounds were on the wrong side on the model, so they were on the left, and they were done through this way. Incorrect, Cobi. I love the model, but incorrect. The rounds of the Stug were actually held on the right side, so you can see them there, and I made a custom little rack thing there. And then if I remove the gun, if you look very deep inside, you can see the drivers. There you go. You can kind of see it. I think we can remove the whole thingy if we want to. I don't think we can, no. I think it's stuck, yeah. But if you look very closely, you can see the driver's dash. That little yellow there, that's the driver's dash. I'm not going to fiddle with it too much because it breaks. But the ammo storage does come off. Or at least it does, before I decided it would be a good day to cut my nails before. As you can see, you've got 2 rounds. You can actually take them out. They're the standard Cobi rounds. And you can actually load them into the breech, which is nice. Galaden, load! As you can see, you can actually load it, which is nice. And then, this is why I've created this thing. Because say like you wanted to have some playability, or make it look like there's a stray shell in there. You just put the shell in, and you tighten that, and then you attach the gun again. And it actually looks like there's a shell that's been spent. But I'm actually going to show you how it fully works. So, what you do is you clip the gun in. Well, you put the gun back in. You don't clip it in. You put the gun back in. As you can see, the gun, it moves about. Okay, it swivels about a lot. And that's why I had the ammo rack storage to keep it in place. Because it kept, you know. So, the thing is, right, the tracks come off. That's the thing about the model, the tracks. They're notorious for coming off. Oh, I'll do it later. But as you can see, if I bring my camera closer, there we go. You can actually load the shell in. And what I did is I made it so you can actually load the shell in. And then you can pull this trapdoor and it will go into the round casing breech at the bottom, which is nice. And then you can actually take the whole gun out just to look at it. I believe it was a 75mm gun on the Stug, but really cool overall. I like the little elevation hand wheel. Really nice. So I just decided to mod it a bit because it was lacking. I mean, Cobi could have done better. I mean, they're releasing like tanks with full interiors now, like Michael Wittmann's Tiger 1, which I really want. Yes, as you can see, that's what I meant. Look, so now the gun's not bobbing about. So moving back, we are now going to take a look at the little hatch. As you can see, you can attach the machine gun there, MG34. You can still have the mount. We still have the loader's hatch, as it's called, and you can actually you can't actually fit the guy in until you remove the MG34. But the commander's hatch, I was having this problem where I couldn't fit the commander in properly. And this is why I made this thing so you can actually sit down. And you can sort of have him like that. And it's a lot better. So guys, if you like the video of the Cobis Stug Ausf G rework and modelled interior, please like, share and subscribe. I shall see you in the next one for a wicked video of a Papercraft A7V. Anyway, take care.